been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There's literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process, you just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
Binge Pipe, in an effort to capitalize off of 90s nostalgia, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Remember the dog your parents said went to live on a farm? We have him. Keep watching.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm here to read the questions out loud and judge your life choices quietly. Two players. Well, I'm glad you two found each other. So let's get to it.
Time for question 1.
To get started, Chi-Town. If Chance the Rapper got a job in statistics, what would be his new moniker? Chance the Registrar, Chance the Cartographer, Chance the Actuary, or Chance the Compliance Manager? Let's see how that shook out. Oh, hindsight. An actuary uses statistics to assess risk for financial investments. Finally, a game that combines Chance the Rapper with all the hip excitement of statistical risk assessments. This game is going to make $1 billion.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for Reading is Fun and Mental. Who's probably not allowed in a PetSmart? Atticus Finch, Lenny Small, Rabbit Angstrom, or Holly Golightly? Okay, who chose what? Atticus Finch's last name is a kind of bird, but that's not really relevant, so... Rabbit Angstrom's first name sounds like an animal, but that's not really relevant, so... This answer feels lonely. Lenny Small is a character in Of Mice and Men who likes to pet rabbits and puppies, but they usually end up dead.
Why don't we do it with 3?
There is no hiding from Young Casper the Friendly G, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a classic comic character published by Harvey Comics, you know, the publishers of Casper the Friendly Ghost, or a famous rapper from Atlanta. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between a children's comics character or an Atlanta rapper. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Baby Huey. Rich the Kid. Richie Rich. Lil Yachty. Lil Audrey. Lil Scrappy. Young Dro. You really excel in the middle lane. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, here's a good one. Soup, there it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Pho Shizzle, the Po House, Forget About It, or a good old-fashioned Ho Down? What'd you guys pick? Phono! Oh no! You should have known. This delicious soup is pronounced pho. If that name's taken, you could call your restaurant Go Pho Yourself.
Identify who this information belongs to so we can return it to them without a lawsuit. Directions to get around that track. Is I ain't no grammatically correct? Why do these bananas taste like redacted? Whose search history have we acquired? Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mandy Moore, or Gwen Stefani?
Hope you like what you picked. Talking about how many times she's been around that track and how that shit is bananas is the way Gwen Stefani professes she ain't no hollaback girl.
I knew you would be able to do it. I had no doubt.
Yeah, leave the outdated puns to me, please. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's look at the scores I'll be sending to your parents.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for your opponent to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
What would we do without you? Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Introducing, it's 2018 and I'm still writing tired jokes on my checks. I love sending money with Venmo because the descriptions my friends put in their transactions are always so funny. If the United States purchase of the Virgin Islands was recorded in Venmo, what hilarious description would you see? The US paid Spain for hot sex, the US paid France for erotic dance, the US paid England for porn shoot, or the US paid Denmark for butt stuff. So what'd you pick? Anybody got change for a wrong answer? Oh, honestly. In 1917, the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from the Danes for a cool $25 million. But really, it should have been $25,004 because the U.S. said it didn't want any of the fries Denmark ordered, but then when they came, they went to town on them.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Here we have, I think the lady doth protest about the right amount. If a group of protesters wanted a way to measure how much #resistance they were generating, what should they add to their chant? What do we want? Blank! When do we want it? Now! Volts, ohms, Gs, or amps. Okay, what'd you pick? Hey, did you hear the one about the wrong answer? Ohm is the electrical measurement used to measure resistance. Back in college, I went to a lot of protests, and let me tell you, we almost won the right to publicly urinate with a doctor's note.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up, what can I get for a Mabel? And hey, stress cut with... Think fast on this one. The longer you take... Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what song title it rhymes with. And swap? Appealing. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. I'm in a mood. prevent me from having? Nothing you can do to halt my emotions. Okay, pencils down. Player 2. No, wrong, bad. You're gonna kick yourself. Now let's keep going.
So tough.
Feast your eyes upon this. Doc Block. Say your sexy, sexy doctor can clearly see how thirsty you are. What's the most likely diagnosis? Horniness and diabetes, horniness and hypertension, horniness and Lyme disease, or horniness? Well, well. You just got screwed, player 1. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? And how'd we do? Nobody picks that one. Let me show you something. Constant unquenchable thirst is one of the major symptoms of diabetes. Official diagnosis, diabetes AF. Yeah, that screw is a good move, player 2. Here's your extra cash. Here's one I like to call bad words. Which of these subtitles for Netflix stand-up specials contains a word you won't find in Webster's dictionary? Reggie Watts, spatial, Dave Chappelle, equanimity, Mark Maron, thinky pain, or Hannibal Buress, comedy commissado? Okay, let's take a look. Thinky is not a word recognized by the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Different conjugations of think include thinking, thought, and the opposite of whatever you're currently doing.
Okay, so no drop frame rates. What is the cause of this? CPU's... I wonder if that's
It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Living in synonym. I sure hope you know what words mean the same thing as other words. Good luck. Maybe one day we won't need to have winners and losers and we can all be equals. Anyway.